So, an interesting thing just happened. I was wondering if I could theoretically ever do a successful no-damage run of Jupiter. So I practiced it, and immediately got a perfect run. Yeah, gotta put this one on tape. Alright, I confess, I have an ulterior motive for wanting to do this stage in my No Damage Run series. And that's that I love the stage music. And I don't just mean that it's a good stage theme. This is actually some of my favorite Mega Man music, full stop. I think it's legitimately beautiful. This is the third stage that I've done for this series, so obviously I like the game, but you can tell from the other videos the music's nothing to write home about. Here, however, yeah, it's just gorgeous. Okay, get out of here quick, Mega Man. Yeah. A lot of these enemies are actually best avoided totally rather than fought. This stage is actually fairly big on the theme of evasion. Those guys up there are kind of the Sniper Joes of the stage. They get winded after they shoot at you, which I find very amusing and also very helpful. This guy's really annoying. They take forever to kill, there's a bunch of them in the stage, and yeah, they're just way too durable for what they are. But we're through with him at least. And now we're on to a few rooms where evasion is definitely the name of the game. That's 1, 2, and 3. It stops here. It's time to fight again. If this were Mega Man X, we could have a lengthy epilogue in which I debated the necessity of the battle, but it's not, so fuck it. Here's the guy who's been causing me all the trouble. Alright. Sorry, I had to wipe some sweat off my brow. This is as far as I've made it on camera. Alright. Yeah, I keep forgetting what's where in this stage. Is it just me, or are the Game Boy stages really long? You can actually hide from this guy. I don't know if you need to, but you can. There you go. You can usually take him out with the 3 shots, but just in case you miss. Some more evasion. Hurry up and kill this guy. And one of those hanging spider guys is over there. One interesting thing, if you remember from Mega Man 7, which was on the Super Nintendo, even there, if the enemy wasn't fully on the screen, its shots wouldn't generate. You could sometimes see a piece of the animation, but that's all. The Game Boy, however, or at least the Game Boy Mega Man games, for whatever reason, they seem to actually be... oh crap. They seem to actually be a little bit better at keeping the enemies alive and going while they're off screen. I wonder why that is. Okay, gotta be quick. Not bad. Also want to be quick here, but you have a little more margin for error. Perfect time for my nose to start itching as well. Whoa, that was actually way too close. Yeah, there are ice physics in this stage as well. They really do try to keep you busy here. And on top of that, a branching path. But we're not going to worry about that right now. You do have to slide there. And jumping cancels your slide, which is going to be really important to know very soon. Okay, we're through with him. Yeah, right over here, we have a much narrower platform. Alright, we made it. And we are through to Jupiter, who's not so bad, but I am going to take a drink. Alright, Jupiter. Let's roll. Jupiter is some kind of flying cat guy. Because why not? This is his pattern. Over, and over, and over. Yeah, I actually kind of feel bad for Jupiter. That said, it's almost like a really smart, or really clever pattern, in the sense that it's so simple that I always terrify myself that I'm going to screw it up. Which actually sometimes does lead to me taking damage. Not often, though, I'll admit. And this is kind of it. He's not always this easy. If you don't know how to lead him, then he can be quite difficult, and I think his laser does a great deal of damage, actually. But, well, once you know what you're doing, he's kind of a sitting duck. He also gives you my favorite weapon in this game. We'll see that shortly in the weapons demonstration. So he's only half dead, and already I'm talking about his eulogy. So yeah, we can probably bid a farewell to Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy, at least for the purposes of this series. I'm considering doing just a straight Let's Play of this game. Since I haven't shown off even half the stages, it's a game I really like, and also it's one of the few Mega Man games that people haven't played and Let's Played to death. So let me know in the comments if you would be interested at all in seeing that. Three more hits? Yeah, this is, slightly tedious, but necessary. I really had to do this stage. The music is legitimately beautiful. I mean that. They did wonders with the Game Boy sound chip for this track. Whoever the composer was really does deserve, accolades. And Jupiter's down. 3 stages from Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy. I was really glad when I was able to do Mercury, and looking back, God, that was a walk in the park. But yeah, it's nice to have some of this game up as well. It's definitely sort of a hidden gem as far as Mega Man games go. For our troubles, we get something. I forget what. It'll tell us shortly. Spaghetti noodles! It is really cool, actually. The electric shock. It's pretty much an elect beam, but it only goes forward and it has a limited range. It basically stays on your hand rather than shoots out as a projectile. However, you can kind of use it the way you can use flamethrower weapons in other games. Basically, you just hold down the fire key and keep inflicting damage. It's a really cool weapon, actually. But yeah, that's it. Jupiter is down. The third and probably final stage, as far as no damage runs go, from Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy, so I really hope you enjoyed. Unfortunately, it didn't go without pain, so enjoy the outtakes. Thanks for watching. Oh crap. Oh crap. Alright. How to deal with this guy. Oh, not like that. This is the third game in my No Damage Run series that you guys are seeing. Oh, fuck. Here's the part that's caused me the most trouble so far. Fuck, why do I do that every cocksucking time? Sorry, dance break. But yeah, I'm a fan of the game, but I am fully aware that the music is nothing at all to write home about. Oh, bastard. Okay, we're back, and it's not an outtake, so it must be time to explore a branching path. If you remember, we went to the right. This time, though, we're gonna go up. Some weapon energy over there, nothing to get too excited about. We're gonna power up a shot because we have one of these wasps to take care of. Wasps, sorry. And then up here we have one of these not Sniper Joes guarding 2 large P-chips. Now obviously those are breakable blocks, or at least removable blocks, but I think you need Uranus's power to do anything with them. Yeah, careful how you respond to that in the comments. If we got rid of those blocks, we could take our choice of a 1-up or an E-tank, or actually I think you can get both. So that's really it. Except now that wall is plugged, and the floor was open. Yeah, I'm not really quite sure why that happens. I'm sure it was deliberate, but I almost expect it was something more significant that was removed from the game. That pearl over there we don't need to worry about because we can't get it. Again, I think you need Uranus. Ha ha ha. There's 4 of them in the game, and I forget what they do, but yeah, look at that. That branching path actually just took us right here. Even though, technically, this area should be, I think 2 or 3 screens lower. Or, it should be higher. It's now 2 or 3 screens lower than it usually is. So, yeah, kind of strange, but definitely worth showing off. Well, or not. Yeah, that was very much the cure for the laggy old Dustman blues. So much better, a much more pleasant experience, a lot of challenge, but very fair. This really is one of my favorite stages. It's extremely varied, and there's a lot of things to keep in mind, but nothing that really gets overwhelming as long as you keep your wits about you. Yeah, I love Jupiter. I'm really glad I was able to do this one. Pretty close to the end of the series, unfortunately, but I'm glad he snuck in under the wire. As I mentioned, I sat down to practice this stage and actually had a successful perfect run right off the bat. Then I started recording, and I figured it would take me 7 attempts before I had a successful no-damage run on camera. The reason for that is, yeah, I pretty much knew that was a fluke. It's not an easy stage, and even though if you know what's coming, you can pretty reliably avoid it, it's a really long stage, and it's hard to always remember what's coming. So yeah, I thought that 7 was a pretty fair estimate. In reality, it took me 6. Yeah, pretty much right on par. Can't say I really complain, but I also can't say much else. Yeah, I think I said everything I had to say about Jupiter in the stage itself, so I guess I'll just have to thank you for watching and tell you to continue to tune in. 2 more to go before we finish this board. I look forward to seeing you then. Take care, everyone.